Welcome, my powerful bumblebees, to one more episode of this podcast. She Who Receives. I am your host, BB. And today's episode is different. It's tender, it's honest, and maybe it's going to be perhaps the last one for a little while. Now, you might think, if you've been following me on Instagram, you might think, oh, she's gone. I'm not gone completely. I just need to step down for a little bit. But I'm navigating some certain personal things in this season of motherhood. So my son needs my full attention, and of course, still my heart and my devotion is to help you in your relationship with money. However, at this point, my my family comes first, and those are how my values are: God first, family second, career third. So that's why I'm taking a little break, a pause. It's just, you know, it's a necessary I choose my family first moment, but I'm still here. And if for some reason I feel called, like right now, to share a message, so I'm here. I'm showing up, and I'm still showing up inside my community. And I recently opened up new membership as well, so I can show up in there. And I'm gonna be going live there, and you're gonna have all the videos and the tools and everything. Because I do feel that that space it feels safe for now. It feels grounded, and it's aligned for me right now. So that's where I'm showing up. But today message is a special, like I mentioned before. It's aligned with this season right now, with the season that we are entering, the season of hope, the joy, the wonder, the magic, and the faith. And I know what I'm about to say might surprise you. It might surprise some might not. But I'm going to say it anyway, with my full chest. I believe in Santa. Yes. Even at my age and with my spiritual background as a Catholic girl growing up, even someone who also, because I do believe in Jesus, I do. So, and I don't mean that I believe in Santa in the commercialized type of way that the department store has put Santa, the movies, and things like that. I mean, it's something else completely entire. It's different, completely different. The Santa that I believe is the one that I thought at some point it was a real man, and he was living in a time of chaos, war, pain, darkness, and choose to create something beautiful for children. It was a moment of light, a symbol of hope, a reminder that goodness can be born in the middle of hell. And I believe he sparked that frequency of power, of being, that frequency that is pure, the frequency that children carry. Because even after that, his spirit didn't just vanish, it just evolved and became something higher, something timeless, something woven into the collective consciousness. I feel that is a guardian of joy, a keeper of childlike wonder. And I'm going to explain to you how I came to explain this because I kind of got inspired. I was listening to this radio station, and the commercial was this girl writing a letter to Santa saying, "Dear Santa, what happened last year? You didn't show up. Was the chimney not working?" And, I was like, wow. I mean, if we had the faith like children have, because how many times have you been manifesting something and doesn't show up and you just give up and you're just like, oh, this is not working. You repeated affirmations. No, affirmations don't work. And right there is an affirmation itself. Saying that affirmations don't work is an affirmation itself. So of course it's working. By not working the way you want it, it still is working because that's what you have been saying. But what happened with children when they have that light, that spark of faith and joy and hope? Santa doesn't arrive because we know. parents make that happen for children, and they don't know, children don't know what is happening in the world, or they don't know, except of course a few other children. But some children, for the most part, we parents protect them from bad things, and we don't actually explain them exactly what is going on if something bad is happening, because we parents, we're like, no, you be a kid and I got this, right? And that's what we do. So what happened with this little girl? The Santa didn't show up. Did she give up? No. The next year, she still sat down and write a letter to Santa. She still believed in that spark. And that is the type of hope and faith, childlike, that we have lost as adults. And that is the type of Santa that I said I believe. Because, it's, and this is how I teach even my son about it, because it's the spirit of him that steps in. And I tell my son, when you tap into that spirit of Santa, the real one, the one, you know, San Nicolas or Papa Noel, whatever you want to call it, your desires manifest, opportunities show up, ideas flow. And yes, parents suddenly find extra money to buy gifts. And this is not because of a naughty list or because of fear of control or manipulation, but because the energy of giving activates abundance. And this naughty list is someone's invention to control behavior. Chimneys, North Pole, sleighs, reindeers, cute, fun, magical, imaginary, created over time. But the spirit behind it is pure, is high frequency, is hope bearing. This is what I believe in. And some people might ask, Bibi, but how can you believe in Santa and in Jesus at the same time? Aren't they contradictory? Well, not for me, because Jesus came with the greatest gift of all: love, healing, redemption, and that connection to source, to the creator, to God. The Bible doesn't say that Jesus brought toys to children or that created a holiday tradition. Jesus was meant for an awakeness. And Santa carries a different light, the one that reaches people who may not be ready to connect to God directly, or who were hurt by religion or simply lost their sense of wonder. Santa works on a frequency of kindness, generosity, and joy, which, in my opinion, is deeply aligned with God anyway. So no, there's no conflict for me. To me, Santa is one of the God's helpers, a spiritual guide of hope. And if someone doesn't believe in Jesus, Santa still reaches them. Because Santa meets people through imagination, belief, magic, that energy of giving. We live in a world where adults lose their wonder. We have lost our wonder. Our dreams have gotten crushed by reality, quote unquote. Imagination is replaced with survival cynicism because, all those things that I said about realism. Oh my gosh, please. But children know better. Children still see the world the way Spirit designed it, full of possibility, full of magic, full of love. So when I say I believe in Santa, what I'm really saying is I refuse to let the world make me cold. I refuse to live without magic. I refuse to abandon the childlike faith. I refuse to forget the joy. The joy heals. This season, especially with everything happening in my personal life, I'm choosing hope. I'm choosing joy, light. I'm choosing stories that lift us instead of crushes us. And if Santa, the spirit of Him, helps my son and me anchor into that vibration, then yes, I believe fully, unapologetically. So, whatever you are, whatever your belief system, I bless you with a spark of wonder, a return to childlike hope, a softening to the heart, a reminder that magic is real when you allow it, and that you too are allowed to believe in something bigger, lighter, kinder. So thank you. Thank you for listening, Powerful Bumblebee. This, like I mentioned, this might be my last podcast for a little while, or maybe I feel like called to, with a nudge, to drop some bonus episode here and there. We'll see. We'll see in the next season. But for now, I want to invite you to download my new free I Believe in Santa, or Dear Santa, actually. Dear Santa is a scripting tool that I have been used. I use during the holidays, but normally when I use a scripting tool, I say, Dear God, Dear Universe. Sometimes I even say Dear Virgencita de Guadalupe because I'm Mexican. but yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter what you use, but it's just to tap into that power that I mentioned in this episode. And I'm going to put the link in the show notes so you can download it. And I'm also going to put the link for the community, still is free, and the link for the Wealthy Vault membership so you can join. And I have a opening price for now. It's gonna go higher, but I have been uploading some amazing content in there that you're gonna love it. I'm pretty sure. So before I leave, I want you to know this: I'm not leaving you. I'm not abandoning my mission. I am simply choosing to be a mother right now, and that is sacred. So if you want to stay connected, find me also on Facebook and all those places that I mentioned before. I'm gonna put all the links down below. And until next time, maybe you receive everything your heart is ready for. Maybe hope rise in you again. And may you always, always believe in magic that is meant for you. Thank you so much for listening. And remember, it's a baby thing. You wouldn't understand. Bye.